I do wrong, better give me the work. One like a jumper, I'm feeling like Dirk. My page are addy, they wanna come lurk. They only feel good if they post it on perks. Living my life and it comes with the perks. Knew I could fuck when she gave me the smirk, but it was so easy, it gave.
What's good, MarlonmadethatTV, back with another video, and today we got Baddies episode 6 reaction. You already know it's good, you feel me? So make sure you got like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna jump straight into it. So my theory is that the food fight was planned. I ain't gonna cap. Like I don't know, I felt like they knew it was like predetermined, because if you watch episode 5, they was all talking about, we might eat, or we might fight, or you know what I'm saying? It was too many subliminals, so I feel like they knew that. K-Rika was funny. She was like, man, you'll get your MUKBANGS looking at all so weird. That shit was funny. I ain't gonna cap. Like, they online roasting Dolly right now. Seeing shit like Baby Grinch, all types of shit. Crazy. But it's wild, too, because they used to love the big three. Like, a couple months ago, niggas was fucking with the big three. Nigga, the reunion, all that shit. Now that's then turned into, like, pure hate. It'd be crazy. Like, they could love you 1 minute, be the best, and then the next minute, you be the most evilest thing walking. It's crazy, bro. Why did Rican and Dolly have the same pants on? I don't know. Y'all peep that, but they both had a little kitty. You feel me? So once they're at the brunch or whatever, Natalie goes, she tells them, oh, we got an excursion to go to. We're gonna, look at animals and the safari and all that shit. So then before they go, she wants to speak to Diamond or whatever. They have a little conversation. And Diamond, you know what I'm saying? Diamond. So she, Natalie, she goes to her and asks her why she invited Anna the day before when she's on a baddie timeout, or she's fired or whatever. And she was just like, she's a baddie too, like rather, she's filming with us or not and all that. So Natalie's just like, I don't appreciate you doing that and I don't think you should and all this. So then she tells her go get ready for the excursion. Diamond like jumps at her, which is funny as fuck. So it cuts to one of the buses that they get on. It's a Rolly, like kind of to the front of the bus, Russian Cream and Choco Brown in the back. Well, also too, how the fuck did I forget that? Yeah, at the brunch, after they had the food fight, Natalie brings in Choco Brown, introduces her as the new castman on Baddies. So shout out Choco Brown, you feel me? Put respect on her name type shit, you feel me? So while they were in the back, Russian Cream was telling Choco Brown about production and filming. Now listen, have you ever seen the TV show Unreal? It was on Lifetime, I think it was on Tubi, like might be on Netflix now. Y'all go check that out, because she was telling her like the producers will make it look, or editors can make you look a certain way, you feel me? Like if you're late to certain scenes or late to shooting times and all that, like they can make it look a certain way, or even set you up when it's time for you to film, So I don't think she was lying on that part, you know what I'm saying? Because they do edit fights, they do, you know what I'm saying? There's probably a lot of un-air footage that don't go down, so she wasn't wrong for trying to warn Choco like they do that. So Choco was listening to her and they really like overheard it and interrupting and just like, oh, why are you telling her that? You don't even know that. Really, you have been at it with Zeus and Natalie for years, my nigga. Like the public knows this, the fans know this, you know what I'm saying? Like the time, not even just Rolly though, like it's Stunner Girl, the Tommy Lee, like, you feel me? Like big names that have been in the reality TV world and seen that have spoke about, shit being edited a certain way or things going on behind closed doors. Everything ain't, the grass ain't greener, my nigga. So, you feel me? She wasn't wrong, but, Rolly was checking her temperature. But I felt like she did want a problem with Russian Cream since that house meeting they had the first time before they went to the club. That's just my theory. Feel me? The girls went to the safari, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they got into it. It was a back and forth between Rolly, but that shit poses a pause. We're just gonna put a pause on that. They went to the safari. I'm not gonna lie, safari looked good as fuck. The animals, the scenery, the lighting, the sounds and shit. It was a good scene. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? After they get done, Natalie, Natalie. It's just once it's a circle of them, somebody gotta fade. Somebody gonna fight. So she's like, oh, does anybody have a problem or whatever? So Rolly calls out, she's just like, I don't want to be on a bus no more with Russian Cream because whatever bullshit. So then Russian Cream, she's like, oh, what's your problem? What's your problem? What's your issue with me? We can do whatever, Rolly. I'm not serious. So then Rolly's just like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to fuck this bitch up. So she just goes, so Rolly go in, Russian Cream go in, and I'm not gonna lie, Rolly had that motherfucker spinning like a rotisserie chicken. She just like spinning her shit, and I'm like, damn, Russian Cream. But I mean, what you expect, though? You know what I'm saying? Rolly, they got it. They be throwing them motherfuckers. She throwing them motherfuckers. So I don't know. She had that one. She just right over here. I'm like, damn. But hey, Russian Cream stood in the paint though. I give her respect. She did her shit. You feel me? Really got so lucky Billy wasn't on Africa this season. I'm telling you, cause she ain't want them problems. She ain't want them problems, big fella. I'm just saying. And then all of a sudden she get arrested. I don't know. I'm a little suspicious. That should be. All right, so boom, they get on the bus, and this is what I'm saying. And I've been saying this for a while. And I stand on that. I feel as though Scotty's really not friends with Diamond. She don't really like Diamond. And I'm gonna tell you why. Ever since Caribbean, you feel me? She just be playing her face. There be certain comments, like at the reunion, you know what I'm saying? She was cheering on her getting beat up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then at the Baddies Midwest reunion, again, you feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, Diamond doing too much. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like side comments that Scotty do that I'd be like, I don't think you fuck with Diamond for real. You know what I'm saying? But I think she understands and knows, oh shit, like Diamond's a fan fave, so I'm not finna, act too much on it. But when you don't like somebody, it's hard to not show that. But so they got on the bus. Scotty be playing the Diamond face for us in Caribbean, which I said, because they talk about the new girl and how she needed a new room. Now Scotty had a whole other room she could have gave up. She know damn well she could have that shit up, but she didn't. You feel me? And Diamond, I guess, had another room. You feel me? So it was just like, well, shit, she finna move in with you. She like, well, no, hell no. So then Dolly's like, oh, I'm gonna show you to your room, which is probably production. You feel me? She's like, oh, I'm gonna show you to your room, show you where you living at, blah, blah, blah. So they get back to the house. They cut back down to the scene. So you see Dolly and Choco Brown going downstairs. Diamond must have already been downstairs. This is when they cut to it. So Diamond goes downstairs. They walk in. She's like, what the fuck y'all doing in my room type shit. So she's like, oh, I'm showing her room. Like, what you mean? So he like, no. So then Dolly like, come on, I'm gonna show you. So Dolly tried to walk past Diamond, bang for her shit straight, in her shit. So then they get to going. They on the bed tussling, rumbling. It's hard to say, but I thought Loki would give it to Diamond because she more so had the power, just kind of was swinging Dolly and like getting hits in. You feel me? Dolly wasn't getting hits into the bed when she was in her headlock. It was hitting the back of her head. So, and she was on the floor and shit trying to kick in camo boots. It was, I don't know, it was a scene. So, after that, DTB was mad as shit. And she was walking with Ivory and Pretty Pete because they eventually came downstairs. She walked past Choco Brown. She said, this bitch too. Bing. Hit her in her shit. Like, Diamond just making bitches, sneaking bitches. Boom, Choco. I fucked up. Choco's like, Diamond, if you wanted to fight me, you could have just fought me. You feel me? So she's willing. You know what I'm saying? She's willing to, you know what I'm saying? Throw that fade out there. So I ain't even going back. Like, oh, let me pause it. I ain't gonna lie. Once they linked it up, Choco versus Diamond, I ain't gonna lie. I love Diamond. Let me some DTB. But Choco tore her. I'm talking about like Choco was making her. Like Diamond, she had Diamond swimming. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just like, what happened? Like, what happened? You was just, you know what I'm saying? You was just doing your shit. That shit, I was just like, damn, damn. Like, she just 3 rounds just getting fucked up by Choco. I wanted to skip it. I had to see the plot through, but it was like, damn, I wanted to skip that because it was like, damn. Diamond did get Choco idol, but I will say Choco, she got her lip and she did whoop Diamond, so she got her lick back in my opinion. You feel me? So after that, Tabby comes downstairs after they fight. Choco still wants to stay in the room, but Diamond don't want her to stay there, so she's just like, fuck it. Come in my room, or we gonna find you a room upstairs. We gonna make sure you alright. You feel me? So she took Choco Brown. They go get ready for the club. They inside the club. They turn up. You know what I'm saying? They on the way to the club. They go turn up, shit lit. And while they in the club, they play Tinkerbella Slide remix or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, they be playing it cold killer face, bro. Cause why they didn't have her verse ready, bro? When she was about to spit, she literally she rapping, but they got, I think, the verse of Diamond or the verse of Tinker is still, playing that version, you feel me? Which is wild. But DJs, I don't know if the DJ, had her shit, but it's like, bro, she went super wild for that song. You feel me? That Slide remix she did, everybody was dub smashing to it. Comment down below you remember Dub Smash, man. Come on now. It went super wild. So then after they go to the club, it cuts back to the next morning and LCK and Tabby are getting into it. And for what reason? Because Tabby dapped up Cold Killer after she jumped LCK, so LCK felt like she was fake or weird for moving in that way or trying to dap an op up. Feel me? So LCK just getting in her face, like screaming and shit like that. So, I mean, anybody has it. I feel like anybody has the right. Once you screaming in somebody's face, being mad, aggressive, and doing too much, like, you bound to get hit. You feel me? Even though they was like quote unquote friends, but they don't even know each other. They just met each other. You feel me? And you could tell they were trying to force so many trios. Even I feel like the Coke Killer, Fauna, K Rican, like they might be friends, but I don't think they're like a trio. For me, I think they're all individually just them, but they, you know, they just stick together. You know, so Tabby, I will say she had every right to swing up on Elsie because she wasn't back the fuck up. She just doing too much. You know, she was just in the way. And that's all pretty much I got for this episode and all these notes. You feel me? We're gonna get into the next episode, which looked really, really good, and I can't wait to, you know, react to it. So, and also too, make sure y'all stay tuned because I have my Younger Reckless episode 2 and 3 reactions coming out. So make sure y'all, you feel me, lock in and watch that. So I gotta rewatch it and put my notes because I watched it already, but I gotta put my notes with it. You feel me? And I'm gonna get y'all that. But if you stay to the end, drop a gold emoji or drop a blue heart emoji. You feel me? And make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bells to be updated with all forms of my content. You feel me? Other than that, see y'all next video.